Alright, so here to talk about the Black Goo, and you know what I'm saying, man, we finna jump right into it, bro. So I want to talk about the Black Goo and Michael Jackson, cause I know a lot of people ain't even like, you know what I'm saying, connected the dots on a lot of things. I'm not to be the one to be like, yeah, my opinion matters more than you know what I'm saying. I've been talking about the Black Goo. I've been talking about the trees and all the messages and all that type of shit. So let's get into it. I got some stuff written down already. Let's go. So with the Black Goo, you know what I'm saying, like the internalization of being an individualistic person, not taking your, you know what I'm saying, your exterior world for the perception of which how you view your inner self, like knowing that it's all a play, like you feel me, like it's a constant. And it gets even deeper than that. I would be explaining it too, but like I said, mind magnet. So we'll go jump just from that off the bat of that. Look, check it out. The simple fact that you can reach certain frequencies and tones of, you know what I'm saying, frame if you angle, see, angles, get deeper with that, but if you angle yourself at a certain angle, you know what I'm saying, like you will reach certain tones, and you feel me, your neck and your stomach, your lungs are facing a certain way, your turn. It's a bunch of things that go with that, you feel me, and the tenses, you feel me, like how tense is this, you feel me, like bro, the inner shell. And I could get deeper with that. There's some things I'm holding back on saying, like I'm trying to be like little bird shit, not bird shit, but bird feather. That motherfucker look a certain way too. That's on my finger. Dove or some shit. But anyway, but look, man. So the simple fact that we talking about the Black Goo, and I'm talking about Michael Jackson. I ain't even gonna flies like I'm knowing that, like these things. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The Black Goo. Let's just talk about it. Look. So it's some things that Michael Jackson was known for. You feel me? You have to understand too. Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan through the 80s, and before we even cut to that type of connection, hold up. Let me get right. Where my weed at? Where that moke at? But so look, the simple fact that Michael Jackson was, you know what I'm saying, like the youngest of all his brothers, and it was the Jackson 5, and for me, he got sisters that sing as well. You have to understand about Joe Jackson, his father. He could look at it as trauma, he could look at it as whatever. But he understands that, nigga, your dad did that vocal training on knowing that y'all niggas gonna be stars on an ancient tip. But then check it out, I could get so deeper with this. I'm finna. Just give me some time. Man. So look, the simple fact that Joe Jackson, the father, pushed them all on it, and he went slave master style on them and all that, and it was like a lot of pressure, like I talked about in the previous video, Black American pressure, bro. The fucking racism, you feel me? The you know what I'm saying? The drugs, the fucking, you know what I'm saying? The Jewish wizards in the background making you do weird shit for deals and all that. Joe Jackson went through all of that shit, Negroid. And then his sons, you feel me, had to, like they went from a transitional era where it was, you feel me, the segregation, you feel me, the 60s, 70s, where they the Jackson family was coming up in that. So that society pressure to be great. And for him to, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jackson specifically. And you have to understand too about a lot of that stuff is the trauma he comes up with. You don't know what he's seen coming up with that hit that makes him go inside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand, bro. Like, Joe Jackson beating on your brothers and probably beating on the woman and all this type of shit. You feel me? Like, seeing all that shit. And then who knows what else is going on. You feel me? Like the industry shit, you know? Passing them off to, you know what I'm saying? Get them some promo, get them some records spun. We'll let this, you know what I'm saying, weird man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know what type of trauma is already like when he goes into that deep state of mind. So I got some things written down, bro. Take my time with this video. I'm not playing with you, Negroids. 2024, bro. Look. So Michael Jackson. I just want to break down the essence of his Thriller video, right? His Thriller video. That's what we know it for. For me, Thriller video. It's basically showing the movements of black folks. Like we was pushed to this system to where everything was stripped from us. But we ancient people. But us, America treats us like an ancient people. We people that's here, but we really don't exist. You feel me? We move the culture like we move. Check out the Thriller video. Black people moving. You're moving, but you're dead. It's zombified. I can talk about the Black Goo and just it get deeper than that. But we are ancient people, bro. So you know, the fact that we, like, I talk about the young Negroes, they getting on the bus, they jamming out, you know what I'm saying? They loud, they got it on loudspeaker or their headphones is in, they still saying the words out loud. That's us, bro. It's an ancient thing with us, bro. Like, and then the other perceptions of people that's not the original people, they perceive you as being just this fucking dead person. But they not knowing that's all spirit. It's an ancient spirit. To the point to where you just dancing, you know what I'm saying? You doing that shit, bro. It get deeper than that. But I'm finna keep reading because it ain't even, come on, for any. But you gotta understand too. Michael Jackson's whole time during the Jackson 5 and all of that, brothers and sisters competition, and then going solo, you have to understand the pressure. But the pressure that he didn't put on himself, you feel me? It's what the world, and you know what I'm saying, like type shit, the media and all that shit, what they be trying to put onto people. Like this whole earth shit is just a nothing but constant tests of you know, exterior approval. Like now you gotta know that shit innerly. You feel me? You gotta know that shit internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm finna give y'all way more examples of this shit. Like, I'm finna jump right into the mix. Right into the mix. Look, check it out. So Michael Jackson, his most, you know what I'm saying, like, most controversial moments. Let's get into it. Let's get straight to it. What was he doing? Now, matter of fact, before I skip and do that, I just said the Thriller video stuff. Check it out. So when MJ hung the white boy outside a window, you have to understand the fact that this hit me like 2 days ago. The fact that he called his place that he had with all the children, called it the amusement park Neverland. You got to understand too. What did Bobby Hemming? I said it in these previous Black Goo videos. I mentioned it. Bobby Hemming mentioned a video called "The People Who Could Fly," from the People Who Could Fly book. And then you got Michael Jackson making an amusement park called Neverland. Now, I want to make a connection just off of that alone. When you get into that inner state of Black Goo, you have to understand that the balance, like, talk about pressure, nervous systems, lymphatic, magic nerve. I got it written down right here. Lymphatic, magic nerves, breath, internalization. Like, bro, you have to understand, like, once you see, I can explain this very simple. You just have your hand resting on something, right? In your mind, you can, you know what I'm saying? There is no difference between a connection of you and that thing. You are one with it. And what you start to realize is that your nerves start to, like, you feel me, attach yourself to it. Now, I posted a video recently on my Instagram. I got it on my IG stories and shit too, like saved stories type shit. But you have to understand, she was holding a stick, a wooden stick, and she was floating with her legs in the air off of it. Now, she was in India. Now, you have to understand too, see where I'm going with this? Oh man, where is he going? The fact that they know that your people could fly, like, you have to look at it like, they said your people could fly over here in America. That's what they seen. And check it out, they burned you at the cross. Check it out. They took pictures of that, and then all of that was Masonic based. And then you look at the Knights of the Golden Circle, who created that. That's the wizards in the banking suits, right? That's the wizards. So you have to understand too, bro. When we talking about things like this, bro, like, and Michael Jackson was showing this. Now you have to understand too. Hinduism speaks about something about, like, the innocence of children, and, like, you know what I'm saying, like Bobby Hemming mentioned it too. I would mention, I'm not gonna sugarcoat, gatekeep none of this shit. Like, you get into the state of, like, the innocence of the child, you feel me? Like, you in that, like, aura, that mind state of, like, just free flowing, like, innocence, no fear type of shit, and nothing but gratitude and joy. You get into that mind state, that's the mind state they know what it is. But I said all that to say, Michael Jackson probably, you have to understand, so look, just check it out. I got it written down. So, you know, you looking at Neverland, you see Michael Jackson got none but white kids around, you feel me? Black kids can't afford this shit, you feel me? That's how we was feeling. That's how most black people still feel about that shit. When it was, you know, when all that shit was going on with Michael Jackson, they still feel like shit was too expensive, that shit for them white kids. But anyways, look, he's showing all of it. Now, this is my theory now. Check me out, this is my theory. I believe Michael Jackson was doing just like how that Indian girl was showing, you feel me, like the you know what I'm saying, the floating on the stick, feel me? Her legs in the air, like she just holding one little tiny little stick, and it's a carpet under her. I believe Michael Jackson was showing shit like that, and it was spooking how, you know, the kids is in, oh, they in awe, because it's that aura, it's that innocence, or they got a certain term about it in Hinduism. Like, it's a whole thing, bro. It's tons of literature on it. But anyways, look, So showing that to them kids, and they got Christian beliefs. I got it written down, bro. They got Christian beliefs, and you showing shit like that. So, and then guess what? It get deeper than that because we don't know if Michael Jackson. I got some stuff written down. We don't know if he was a Mason or not. Like I'm saying, like we know Shaq a Freemason, all that type of shit. But look, I want to go even deeper with the Michael Jackson shit. I'm gonna say some shit I didn't write down. The fact that he calls his dance, you have to understand about breathwork too. The fact that he calls his dance, you know what I'm saying, the one where he was displaying certain movements, the moonwalk, you have to understand about this individual, bro. I don't even care if he was a Mason at this point because he was dropping hints on what it really is with, you know what I'm saying, how he's doing these things. Like, you have to understand, like, that whole little performance thing. You got to understand that Joe Jackson had them traveling. So, you have to understand that, like, I'm realizing that those breaths of like, perception of, like, when I was in Australia, I was in the alley, you know what I'm saying, it's 2020, and I was just taking in the deep breaths of my view, my perception. I finally understand what that meant. You feel me? Like, it's showing me that, like, bro, like, nigga, you're not alone. You feel me? And then check it out. Michael Jackson got a song called "You Are Not Alone." That's funny. That's funny to me because I could go deeper with this shit. I really got more of his shit written down. Like, I'm gonna just say it straight up. His black and white video, chopped and screwed that. You feel me? Like, I got it downloaded, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a personal favorite because he's mentioning something. You feel me? Don't matter if he's black and white, he mentioning something. Duality. And then check it out. I can go deeper with that too. When the picture, you know what I'm saying, when they first started taking pictures, what these damn people that could afford to start doing, they wanted to hang a Negro by what? A tree. Now the tree, I just told y'all in the last video of the Black Goo, them things is talking. So now they saying that since y'all the people that fly, you feel me, y'all the people that fry. Because we burning y'all up on the tree that you attached to, that you get your powers from, all the mystical shit. They knew what the fuck they was doing. Now check it out. I could go even deeper than that. The fact that the triangle, you feel me, the triangle is prevalent in Freemasonry, you gotta understand. It's talking about Mary, you know what I'm saying, the son and Joseph and all that shit. It's talking about, I'm saying, your body, your mind, and then, you know what I'm saying, and that thing in the middle. Basically saying your pineal gland is that eye, the illuminated eye at the top of the triangle. That's your inner mind, bro. Like, you looking for something outside of yourself. They saying it's in. That's why you looking at the inside of that triangle. You are the temple. And now, I really should say this from Mars Part 4, but I'm not even gonna mention it because niggas is biters, bro. Like, our people have been, like, enslaved to the point to where even if I say something that they didn't notice before, it'll just spread like wildfire and everybody be saying this shit. Like, niggas is Muppet puppets, don't want to give you credit. You already know how people is. We had everything stripped from us. You feel me? History, fucking who he is and all that shit. So people is desperate to, you know what I'm saying, have anything attached to their name, bro. I know how Black Americans is. I know how we know what we been through. You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, you have to understand about the Michael Jackson shit. Like, and then I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna make this connection for y'all. For y'all, again, look. MJ's most infamous moment, he was hanging a white baby off the rails. Now, we just think of that, nothing of it. Now, look, if I had my laptop at the moment, I'd be showing y'all videos side by side and all the India, you know what I'm saying, the pole, like, you know what I'm saying, floating and shit. I'd be showing y'all. Now, what was Michael Jackson's point of that? MJ hung a white baby outside a window to signal what those charges were really about. Neverland, nigga. Get your cone ass, smoking ass on somewhere. Suck ass nigga. So look, I honestly believe this is what I got written down. This my and then check it out. Not only that, I just told y'all, you know what I'm saying, him hanging the baby out the window, like, what does that signify? Him hanging it off the window, what does that signify? What can the baby do? Can the baby fly? Michael Jackson was hinting at something. And then check it out. His island was called Neverland. He knows about our history. This nigga Michael Jackson knows who he is for real. Like, he knows our deep history. And then check it out. It gets even deeper than that. What you think Michael Jackson be thinking as he going back and forth with all that pressure from Joe Jackson, his father, you feel me, putting on him, going tour to tour, city to city, you know what I'm saying, seeing his brothers get smacked up possibly, you feel me, his mom get smacked up possibly, you feel me, seeing that being, you know what I'm saying, told what to do. And he was, because of all of that pressure, he became the one that didn't want to make a mistake, couldn't make a mistake. He's seeing how his oldest brothers getting done. So now you got to think about the time, the peace and timeless, and then you got to think about, like, the loneliness going tour to tour, state to state. I know I've been to other countries and shit, and it's like, you internalize certain things. You can't even really fully embrace the present moment because your mind's still stuck in the past of what you had to go through to get to here, and you really not enjoying this shit. So now you have to understand too. Michael Jackson being alone like that, he has to be thinking, it's this Egyptian thing that look just like me. I know our history. You feel me? He doing the moonwalk. He's you know what I'm saying? He's, man, come on, fool. He's showing some things, showing transformations and shit, the moon and all that shit. And it's like, bro, you have to understand about this person. Like, it said, I'm gonna finish what I wrote down. It said, I honestly believe Michael Jackson was introducing magic to young children at Neverland, and once the white, possibly Masonic Christian parents found out, that's when the feds got involved. I could take my word on that. That's my honest belief. I don't think he touched them kids. I don't think he took, and that's why I think he a Mason, because he had like a vow to silence too. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think he was a Mason. You know what I'm saying? That's just my belief, bro. So y'all could take this however y'all want. I really could throw in more points. I wonder if I did touch every point. Y'all could look this stuff up for yourself, bro. But oh yeah, I'm gonna say it too again. He named one of the kids Blanket. So when I'm talking about that Indian stuff and them having the her having the rug and her putting her arms around it and then her lifting her legs up vertically in the sky without, you know, she got one hand on it type shit. It's like, bro, you have to understand that she's one with that and the earth and the wood, that it gets deep. You feel me? Like, but it's simple because this shit ancient, bro. It ain't even nothing new type shit. It's stuff we been knowing about type shit. We was stripped from learning all of that knowledge, so we get little glimpses of it, and then they shut down anybody that's talking about it for real. For real. Like, if I really did get on that level on here and really start talking about what we really could do, I believe that instantaneous combustion stuff would happen to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause you have to control that shit. You gotta control the passion. Like, I'm gonna say this too. I'm gonna say it since it's a Black Goo episode. Since I've been, you know what I'm saying, like in recovering mode, you feel me? I treat this like pressure inside of me. It's like orange peels, like wrapped up, like how, like bowling shoes or something. Like, it's like a bunch of fucking, like a bunch of circles of orange, half orange eaten this way. You know what I'm saying? Like this paste, you know, it's like a C, and it gets over your shoe, and then another one that's, you know what I'm saying, a C, bit and open top, and gets tied up on the other ends of it. You feel me? Where it's loose at, it gets tied under your shoe. It's just tied, and it goes up. You feel like, you feel me? I'm just tightening it as I'm breathing, doing this breath work. It's like the strings to it start falling off, and it's like I'm starting to feel weightless, and then I could get deeper with that because it's light. For me, the dark, man, come on, fool. Come on, fool. It's crazy, fool. It's crazy. This Masonic English language ties into so many different things. They did it on purpose. Like, that's where I'm at with it, bro. So, you know, it's like I said, he named the little white boy Blanket. He's trying to show black folks in a certain way. Like, look, I could do our magic. Look, I could do this. He was showing y'all the moonwalk. And then Michael Jackson would do something where he leaned back. You feel me? He had his 2 feet and he was leaning back. Look, he had 2 feet on the ground. He was leaning back type shit, but his feet still on the ground. He was doing that type of shit. He was trying to let motherfuckers know, man, I know some different shit. You feel me? I know our history type shit. And then check it out. He got it's the Egyptian look just like y'all. Y'all be posting it. I remember the conspiracy, the 2007 YouTube had the Michael Jackson lookalike Pharaoh and shit. Like, bro, you think he wasn't thinking that when he was living? You feel me? And he was doing the moonwalk, and he was doing the Thriller video showing, you know, dead black people moving around, but you feel me, like still moving. Like, bro, that's how we is now. They look at us as like dead people. They treat us like constant pressure. They giving Venezuelans money. They giving everybody money. They giving you no reparation. They ain't giving you shit because it was an experimental thing. It's an experimental thing, man. And it's like I said about the X-Men stuff, like the Black Goo is just a reference to basically Venom. You feel me? Type shit. That, like, your internal becomes your exterior world. Once you internalize that, bro, like, you just take it slow. And then the breath work. It's like you see the 12 arms of Shiva, like that's represent different dimensions of your thought patterns, bro. You can jump in any vibe. It's gonna take you that way, bro. It's gonna take you that way. That's that type of shit. You feel me? So I really could end the video right here. I ain't got nothing else to say, to be real. Niggas don't believe what they want, you feel me? Like, the religions now got you believing external things. It's cool for you, you feel me? That's cool for you, because this ain't the limit, you feel me? I'm knowing that, nigga, this shit gets so deep, bro. I got stuff written down for future videos. This is just a Black Goo video planned out the blue, bro. Like, did some deep meditation. Certain things just speak to me, bro. Like, I ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga already sounding crazy, but not that I give a fuck. Niggas is, you feel me, smoking blues and shit, bro. Like, niggas is ODing on perks and shit, bro. Niggas is doing fake yoke and shit. You feel me? Like, bro, take your time in this life shit. Like, the external projections from others Nigga, these people can't jump in your body and know what you've been through and know what you dealing with and what you internalizing in your mind. These people don't know that shit, bro. So stop taking other people's opinions on how you live your life seriously, bro. Don't take this shit serious. And then check it out. It's an internal projection of what you may believe anyways. If you want to. You want to take what he says as you, oh yeah, that's your character now. You're going to live a character like how he said he would. Hey, how he said you would. Like, you wasn't that person that denied it. You weren't the person that stood firm on, nah, nigga, that ain't me. You feel me? Then they going to treat you just like the person that did let it, you know what I'm saying, didn't speak up. So, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but I'm finna get up out of here before they smoke that junk. I really should stay on a little longer, but I ain't got nothing else to talk about. I really could talk about, I mentioned some things already, but people ain't commenting. It's the Black Ghoul about Michael Jackson. Make sure y'all upload this on YouTube. I know y'all be doing that shit. Peace.